Your website should be your biggest sales driver. But if you've overlooked a few critical steps, it could be quietly costing you customers. Many small businesses launch sites using pre built WordPress templates, develop a bit of content, and hit publish. But here's the problem: skipping key setup and optimization steps can tank your visibility, drive visitors away, and make you look less credible than your competitors. In this episode, I'll reveal 3 costly website mistakes I've seen other small business clients make just this week. If you're not actively fixing these issues, you could be losing sales every single day and not even know it. My name is Matt Hansen, and I'm the host of the Mastering Local Marketing podcast. So every week, I sit down with clients, and it just happens that this week was the website week. And these are 3 things that have come up over and over and over through the years. And right now they are extremely important. So I hope you're not making any of these mistakes, or I'm hoping you've implemented them already. So let's talk about what I've heard. The first thing that I've been working with people on is they're building their websites out, and they found some template on WordPress. They're going through, they're making it work. They're uploading the theme into WordPress, and then they're putting their content in. So they've done some real planning, a lot of text, a lot of imagery, all of these different things, and they're putting it out there, and they hit launch. Their website is updated. It's got the information that they want on there. It's much better than what they had in the past, but it's missing something. And that one thing that it's missing many times is just something as simple as a 30-second video from the owner. So let's think about this. I come over to your website, and now you have all of this text, and I'm reading through it, and I'm trying to understand what exactly you do. In the society that we live in today, we're more video focused than ever. I mean, when we look at social media, when you look at Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, I mean, it's all video based. So why is your website the one area that you're not implementing the video side? So something as simple as a quick intro, 30 seconds from your owner provides a face to the brand, allows them to get to know who's in charge, what you're trying to accomplish, why you're in business, what you care about, who are your customers. And by doing that, somebody can click that and get 30 seconds, the full sales pitch of who you are, and go from there. So instead of having to read and scroll through different pages, that 30-second video right there, right when you come to your website, tells them everything that they need to know about who you are. Now, you're probably sitting there going, all right, well, I'm not really good in video editing. How do I make this happen? Basically, just take your phone, right? So we all have smartphones at this point. Do a quick 30-second video. You can shoot it over and over. There's a variety of teleprompter apps out there that you could use if you really need it. But just be authentic. Share what you are trying to accomplish through your business. What is the problem that you're trying to solve for the other person on the other end that has now visited your website? When I say shoot the video, let's make sure that we're not shooting it up and down and that we're shooting it horizontal or panoramic, however you want to refer to it. But a lot of people are probably sitting there like, it's great to shoot a video, but how is that going to help beyond just giving, some insights as to who the owner is? Well, let's think about this, right? So we have these different search engine algorithms, and what they're looking for is people coming over to your website, and do they bounce, right? Do they come over, they don't find what they're looking for, and then they jump right back out? So is there a 2 to 5 second bounce rate where people are jumping in and jumping back out of your website? That's not a good metric to have, right? So what we're trying to do is keep people around so that they can actually read something, view something, get to know who you are. So you want that bounce rate to be a lot smaller and the on-site to be much bigger. So if you have a 30-second video that they've clicked, from an SEO standpoint, from an algorithm standpoint, people are sticking around longer on your website, which shows the search engines that, oh, okay, they're finding content on this website that is interesting to them based on the search that they put in. Okay, so that's number one. Very simple. Take your phone out, shoot it from a horizontal point of view, upload that video. And, if you're using WordPress, how we've kind of talked about so far, there's plenty of plugins, plenty of ways that you can put video in. Even if you're embedding YouTube videos, you could do it that way as well. The second thing that I want to talk about is we mentioned Google reviews a lot. So hopefully at this point, you've got your Google profile up, you're generating reviews, you're getting all of your customers to write reviews for you, and they're spreading the love for you. But that's all over on Google. That's not on your website. So go in, find a plugin in WordPress. I looked one up earlier, it's widgets for Google reviews. And it literally simply just embeds your Google reviews into your website. So if you want to put 10 of them on there, if you just want to put one of them on there, think of it as kind of a window into your website. Populate that into your website, and people will be able to read the reviews that are on Google that aren't on your website. Through this simple plugin, we can pull those in. Now, I know what you're saying. What about the 1-star review that we've had in the past? The one that we couldn't get rid of? That's fine. A lot of these widgets will actually have the ability to take out the one review. Obviously, maybe it's somebody that never actually ordered from you, never was a customer. I've seen that plenty with my clients. But you can segment that out. You can basically take those out so those aren't populating onto your site. So the other good thing is we talk a lot about load time with your website and how fast a website loads. The faster, the better. These plugins typically don't increase the load time. I know the one that I just mentioned doesn't increase the load time, and I don't get any money from any of these plugins. But think of it in terms of you're bringing all of the goodwill that is on your Google profile into your website. So once they land there, they're still seeing those reviews and you're highlighting them. And you can create them in different ways. They can be different sizes, different colors, all these different things that you can do to it to customize it. But it's a good way to build trust when they come into your website. They'll see the trust. They'll see that it's a Google review, so they know it's authentic. It's not something that you're just putting on your website. The third thing that I want to talk about, and I see this every once in a while, and it kind of still shocks me that I see it, but it's still out there, and I just want to make sure that we all understand what it's about, is an SSL certificate. When you look at the domain and it's HTTPS, the S means that it's secure. So in your domain, when it's HTTPS, and it goes into your, let's call it masteringlocalmarketing.com, right? That S after the HTTP means that it's secure. So years ago, they would only recommend that if you're collecting credit cards and those types of things, e-commerce, that you had to have a SSL certificate. Today, and basically, Google and their algorithm and their search, if you don't have an SSL certificate assigned to your website, it will actually flag you. So if you populate into the search results on Google and somebody clicks on it, it will actually give them a warning that the website is not secure. So I don't know if you've ever seen this or if you're dealing with this, but I dealt with it this week with a client, and the fact that they didn't have an SSL certificate. So whenever they're being found through Google, somebody clicks on it, on that result, it will pop up that it's not to be trusted. So there's nothing worse than Google telling you not to trust your website. So those are three things that I would honestly look at. No, let's just go back. Is one, having a 30-second video, just an introduction of who you are, what you're trying to accomplish, what you do for your customers, why you care, those types of things, because that's going to build the amount of time that they're on your website and create trust and create you as almost like a celebrity per se, instead of just reading text. The second thing is to integrate your customer reviews, right? So Google reviews, integrate them, find a plugin that will pull into your website, put them in the bottom if you must, in the footer of your website, or integrate them into the main part of your website. Heck, have them above the fold, so the content that people see before they have to scroll. And the third thing that we talked about was SSL certificates. And no matter who you host with, they have SSL certificates. And those are just telling people that your website is secure, that they can put information into there, and that it's not going to get stolen. So those are three things that I wanted to talk about today. I know this episode's a little short, but I'm going to start doing kind of like day in the life of things that I'm seeing from other clients. So you get a better idea of what we're seeing and some of the recommendations that we're making. So if you have any ideas for future episodes, please email me at matt@masteringlocalmarketing.com, and we will see you in the next episode.